say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, a squad looking to put on a show, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 48 Sports College Football, Lee Staley's with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all. Coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, it's Carr. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not good. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays, and so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Walls. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Across the 25. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They march to the red zone, and here they go. He's got the tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. It's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Back to pass, it's Collier.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Crosses the 40. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes him play after the grab. Marcus Freeman added another chapter to the Year 3 success stories of Notre Dame coaches, taking the Irish to the national championship game, and he looks like a cornerstone coach for the future.
It was so impressive what they were able to do, bouncing back from an early season loss against Northern Illinois when everybody counted them out. He's done an outstanding job recruiting. He's got a great coaching staff. This team is built and ready to make another run.
Yeah, he's got superstar written all over. He has the next coach to break that ceiling and win a title. Just recruiting up, belief up, discipline up. Notre Dame looks like a national championship contender.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Fields. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Give to the running back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Pocket breaking down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Collier. A little screen to the running back. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. First play of the period, first down here. Looking for a man, it's Carr. The screen, he's got wheels. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pauling. At the 40, there he goes. It's a running look. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. To the ground with the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Punch it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit, yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in 3rd down when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
Looking for room, it's Walls. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Collier. Finds his target down the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback moving. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Makes the catch. He's got it and just sashays into the end.
Second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Bob. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. He's it. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball and let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. To the air, it's Collier. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Wants to bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Fields. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's locked. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give them the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's locked. Open space at the 25. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Makes the catch. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Quickly complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on touchdown, 40 yards. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
Man, I'll tell you, this quarterback has got things you simply cannot coach. How about that situation? Third, it's a passing situation. The defense knows it. They do a great job in coverage, but this guy just has tools. He's got physical attributes and speed and elusiveness, things he can't coach, that allows him to go pick up the first down and keep the offense on the field.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. The lead now trimmed to 28-24. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Wants to throw. It's Collier. Using the quick game. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Wants to fire on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Walls. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it! And into the end zone for a touchdown. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. South Alabama is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. They're trailing by 9 to Tulane. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
That's caught. It's Pauling. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Collier. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Pulls and fires complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO flick. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind it.
Quickly out to the tight end. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Power football with the run. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Gives it on the option. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Line getting set on second down. To the air, it's Collier. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there in the integration.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. What a disappointment. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still free.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fields. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
That had to be a coverage bust because there's no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Off the RPO, complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Just keep slinging it. Quickly to the tight end. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Just a short pass to the tight end. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Down as we open the final stanza. The give on the inside. Quick step and go. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the
touchdown! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the fourth quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Looking to throw, it's Collier. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Here come the Irish back on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Love. He breaks the tackle. And that defensive penetration gave him no... And he is ridden out of bounds. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Caught behind the line. It's Bob. He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the first down, and it's a 4th down decision time coming. 4th down and a field goal is not going to help much. They'll try to keep the drive alive by converting here. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fields. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Shoots his way for more. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And that was a nice 2nd down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking for a crease. It's Walls. Got enough for the 1st. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. Games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some 1st downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Collier. Gets it out quickly. Across the 25, he's got room. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15, a 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Fast completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Scrambling away. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Walls. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Working that left side. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Makes the grab over the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Huge moment coming here as they try to punch it in and quiet this crazy, raucous crowd. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
Scanning the field, it's Collier. Rushes on him. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
And they'll try to win it right here with the 2-point conversion, and this crowd is electric trying to stop them. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout called by the offense.
And now they've decided to go for 2. A gutsy call, and the game likely to be decided right here. He wants to throw it. It's incomplete. And the try for 2 and the attempt to take the lead does not work in the final seconds. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Stadium, you know what's in store. Hard nose, toughness, defense, and you better bring your hat and be ready to strike somebody when you come into this black and gold cauldron to take on the Hawkeyes. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the back, a crew looking to make a statement. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Just keeps moving. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hawkeyes offense will go to work first. not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Gets it out fast. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25.
And that's why it's so important to get it to your guys quickly. That's just a simple hitch route. Because the quarterback didn't hesitate, he put it on him right away. He had space to work after he made the catch. Was able to make a defender miss and set up a nice play for the offense.
Turning it on. Continues to fight for yards. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Time to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single game. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Makes the grab. It's Walls. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Collier. With the catch, it's Walls. Oh, he got loose. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. There he goes. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He lets it fly. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And that's a good sight to see from this defense. Last week they gave up a ton of points on us. This week, get a deflection early. Hopefully see the ball a little bit better, play the passing game better. This defense definitely has to improve from what it was a week ago.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Here's a heat. Caught in the backfield, it's Schmidt. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. They're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5.
What a 3rd down stop by this defense. 3rd down and goal, no problem. You know that guy. Every time he touches the football, you hold your breath because he's so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They were ready, and they forced the 4th and goal.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Tight end finds a soft spot. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The Hawkeyes buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. He'll try it again. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Rides to the back. Got the 1st down and more. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. Always a treat to be here in Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. With the catch, it's Phillips. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Trying to wear down this defense. The 7th play of the drive, it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Hawkeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Right back to the well. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Very few times can you get a guy that wide open in a game, and when you do, you have to capitalize on it. That QB knows it. Look at him. You could tell he knows he missed a huge opportunity. Not only could he tell, everyone in the stands could see that guy was absolutely wide open.
Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. I mean, they're about to run out of plays. 12th play of the drive coming up. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Gonna run it. It's Walls. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Collier. It's complete to the right. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Walls. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. The short hands, it's Johnson. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting pace progression.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the red zone, looking for a space. Headed to the end zone, and he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referees signal for the 2-minute timeout, and a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead. A little alley into the end zone for the touchdown. On to attempt the try. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Hawkeyes want to move quickly. To the air on first down. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. The 30. Inside the 10. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. Effective offense has led the way, but a most effective defensive play there.
No doubt. Putting separation now. This game's starting to get out of hand. Defense making plays like this. Offense continuing to score points. Hey, defense wins championships and apparently scores points.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The Mustangs are in front, but they'll need a team effort to finish this one out. And if they do, trust me, they'll return to a hero's welcome there in the Metroplex. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to SMU. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quick strike complete. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. He's got it. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. This time he's got his man. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Phillips. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play up top. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa!
And that's a touchdown this offense absolutely had to have to keep it to a one-possession game before going into halftime. That touchdown is going to do wonders for this team's confidence.
And he puts through the extra point. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get... Oh, he's got some space! They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. Got him downfield. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback making checks. To the air. It's Collier. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Fakes to grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll throw on third down. Release to the back. Intercepted deep in his own end. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. On the ground, it's Moulton. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Iowa City. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Fires to the tight end. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. First down for this offense. The give from the gun. Got enough for the first down. At the 35, he's got room. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Handoff to the lone back. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to feel the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down to the 24. Back to pass, it's Collier. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Still on his feet at the 40. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He'll take a shot. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Takes a handoff. It's Washington. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off near the sticks. It's Gill. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Hawkeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Gonna run it. It's Moulton. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Right on the money. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Made a defender miss. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
And I know you you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. To throw, it's Collier. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Going to the ground. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone today, an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it, and guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. The defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
Got his man down the middle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for room. It's Moulton.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
The Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Phillips. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
3rd down play from the gun. Got his man on the right. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Hawkeyes headed quickly to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Phillips. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Hawkeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the gun, looking for a man. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Behind this big tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
third and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. Past the first down marker and still running. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will take the field first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Unloads to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Boots his first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with...
There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Gives it on the option. At midfield, he's got room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Open space at the 25. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They want to dance their way in on third and goal. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
And he steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Back to throw. It's Washington. They're working that left side. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Terrapins moving quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up to the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The deep thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Going for it all. They took a shot at the end zone and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the think you just keep your points. And the offense cashes in on the roughing penalty, a mistake on special teams. We'll see if they can make it pay off. Quick completion to the right. Got enough space, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Maryland! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Schmidt. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for us.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Buys a little time. Snagged out of the air.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. The Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Washington. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Up now, here's 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Working on the right. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Got a man, it's Smith. Finds a crease at the 20. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Terrapins are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now this offense is back on the field. Rides to back and leaves it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Collier. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying room because they
rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Smith. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's 1st down at the 27.
Zone coverage, and you can hit that curl route, and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got it in the middle. It's Fleming. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They'll run it. It's Williams. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Here's the handoff. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Catch in the middle. It's Schmidt. They make the stop if this passing game does some damage and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the bootleg. Got it behind the line. It's Walls. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. He'll pull it down and run. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better.
It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Dropping back, it's Washington. Looking down the middle. He's got him wide open. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. The quick out. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Fleming. Gets away from one, finds room. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Trying to set the tone with the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Trying play action. Looking to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Collier. Grabbed in the middle, it's Schmidt. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Might be looking to run. And the quarterback runs out of time and down. To the 38. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down. I got to come out and...
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be smacked to the ground. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Got it, looking for the first down. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Working that left side now. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Nice move to pick up yardage. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. He's got him. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 Russian defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
They weren't able to move them an inch on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Collier. Unleashes to the end zone. He's in for the touchdown.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. The give is to Williams. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. And the Terrapins are on the move. Rides the back on the option, the give. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Off play action. Pocket breaking down.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Touchdown, Maryland! Fitted in the window for the score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, and getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Heel off one deep down the left side. Got it in stride at the 15. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeps looking downfield. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point was good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure.
Breaks into the open. Past the 50. Past the 30. Inside the touchdown, Terrapins! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Collier. This time on target.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw it. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On the run, it's Walls. He has the first and still on his feet. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. That last completion has him set up second and short. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Quickly complete. Across the 25, he's got room. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for the score. It's caught. That's a touchdown. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Washington. Running into the open space. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Runs through a tackle. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a... We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Terrapins are marching down the field. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Terrapins in a good spot here with second and short. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. He's got it on the right. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Dropping back, it's Washington. Got it! That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland! Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. The offense changing the play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Johnson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just...
Fires one high and deep. And it's knocked away downfield, the DB getting a hand in there. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wants to throw, it's Collier. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on fourth. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Touchdown, Terrapins! They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now third and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete in this defense. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And it the 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Back to throw. It's Fowler. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel, understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. And the punt team. The Broncos have it with a 1st and goal. Hauls it in. And he'll take it in. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. From the gun to give, looking for room. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Hit as he throws. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Makes the grab. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The hand to the running back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. To the air, it's Collier. Spits it out to the back. Got it in the middle, it's Walls. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. They're going back to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He uncorks one deep. He's got it. Takes it into the end zone. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. That will be enough. Down in the red zone at the 14. The Broncos have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Using the quick game. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. Time. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Buckley. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Caught. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man. Touchdown, West. First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Looking to throw. Trying to pull his way in. Snatched. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And here comes the field goal unit. And he kept that one straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He turns it loose to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. It's a draw. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Broncos will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the returner will be knocked down. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking for space. It's Walls. Turning it on. He'll work his way down to the 28.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Scanning the field, it's Lowry. Got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Finds his man. It's Brooks. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Throws to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Buckley. Hits a seam wide open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on second down. He's got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. It's complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And after taking the lead, guys, we still have a big finish coming.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying to mount him.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this run defense, man, they've got to do a better job down the stretch. Like, they've got to stop the run. Can't let them get these chunk plays on the ground.
Fires to the big fella. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to throw, it's Collier. Gets it out quickly. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, we have seen it in this game, even though his team is losing, this guy, time and time again, has been answering the bell. He's been throwing dimes.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
They'll try to blast their way in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Wants to pass the clock an enemy. Buys a little extra time. Toward the end zone. He's got it for the touchdown. Oh, they absolutely had to have it. And he delivers with what might be the game winner.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And a great way for this defense to finish off this game as time has expired. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Kent, Ohio, and Dick Stadium, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. And while to some it may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holt. And the Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll go right back to the run. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to pound it in. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Trying to pound their way in. Into there. The Golden Flashes are rolling down the field. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
42 Spider. Floor 2.
Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense set on 1st down. They just keep firing. Makes the catch. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Got it. Into the end. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. Give to the running back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Golden Flashes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really nice job by the defense, understanding 1st and goal. What do most people do on 1st and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro, not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting the stop.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, that hurts because 2nd down, you got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's 3rd down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more. Now you better come up with something you really love in this area of the field.
Quick strike complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Absolutely perfect. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. To the air, it's Collier. Steps away to find some room. Creates a little room. They'll ride him out of bounds. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. This deep.
Got it.
The golden flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. There he goes. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the golden flashes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Might as well give it to him again. And he'll finish. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Gets it out fast. That'll be enough for a... Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, and those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
He's got it on the run. Bounces into the... Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Toss to the outside. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. The 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They're working that left side. And he'll hold. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Collier. Caught over the middle, it's Walls. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. Just keeps slinging it. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 2nd down coming up. Wide receiver going in motion. This one's complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The offense has a chance, down one possession in the fourth. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They want to get this defense on its heels. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Collier. And it's in for a touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Clark. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Kent State. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Using his legs to buy some time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Fires to the right. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I got to have it?
team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will take the field first. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. There's the pressure. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. On the ground, it's Walls. Across the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Oh, he's got some space. And they're in for a touchdown.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Buffalo has it back, but see what the Bulls offense can do. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. To the air, it's Roberson. Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Let's take a minute to talk about the big picture for Buffalo. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone.
It's a fumble! Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
And that pass was knocked down, but the good defensive play is not going to stand. I think the D was in the neutral zone.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Oh, the receiver is going to hate watching film and watching that play back because that was a touchdown, and he dropped it.
Ran through the contact. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's goes this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now adjusting. Finds his man. It's Johnson. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Got him downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. And he's got it in the end zone.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he tacked on the extra point. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Jukes his way for more. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. To throw, it's Roberson. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The Bulls send out the punt unit. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Makes the grab. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly.
He's got it inside the 25. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Leaves it with the back. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. That's caught. It's Walls. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Still on his feet at the 25. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Got him, and nobody's close. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10. Unleashes one deep. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play-action fake. The short hands. It's Walls.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free in fourth down. Dialed up the... Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And the pass falls. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They are on the move. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Send the tight end in motion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout by the offense.
Ready? Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Turning it on! Picks up enough to get them.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Moves around to clear up the vision. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to pass. It's Collier. Into the end zone. Makes the catch. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. Quarterback may change this route. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Extending the play. Can't make the connection on. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's caught. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they
facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. This time it's taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Fires into the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Strickland. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here and into the end zone. The eyes now turn to the defense to see whether they can keep this lead intact late in the fourth. Off play action on first down. Lofts one deep down the right side. Intercepted deep in his own end. He managed to turn, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Moving out of the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Strickland. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. Back to throw, it's Collier. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Last chance coming up. He wants it all. Last chance, and he's got it. He's got it for the touchdown. And they can send it to overtime with the kick. Or do they dare try to win it here?
And with that touchdown, you could hear a pin drop.
The offense coughs it up. And the offense gets the ball back as time expires, and that sort of sums up the end of this one. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional.